This 2-pack is, in my opinion, one of, if not the best 2-packs we've gotten in the Cars diecast line in quite a while. I feel like in 2021, Mattel really dropped the ball with new 2-packs, with basically every 2-pack we got last year just being a repack of 2 cars that are frequently released together, or just shuffling around releases from other recent 2-packs to make new 2-packs that are just only slightly different. 2022 has done a much better job with 2-packs, with a lot of them including characters we haven't seen in the Cars diecast line in a while, and some of them creating new character combinations that we've never seen in 2-packs before. And that's something that I always appreciate with 2-packs. We see 2-packs every year, multiple times a year, and oftentimes they release the same characters. The least you could do is change up how you're releasing them. Or, of course, you could also change up who you're releasing, which is ideally what you would do in a 2-pack range. But this 2-pack makes a really clever choice, pairing together these 2 cars that I would never expect them to put together, but it really does make perfect sense. Both Zen Master and Mike Fuse work at the Tokyo Party in Cars 2, with Zen Master raking in the garden and Mike Fuse serving drinks at the party. And while they're never on screen together, it really works as a 2-pack in my opinion, and gives 2 really unique cars that I think are among 2022's best re-releases. Mike Fuse was only ever released once previously in 2015, and Zen Master hasn't been available since 2011, making this pack really great if you're missing either of them. It's so crazy to have them back, especially Zen Master. I can't believe I'm already giving my buying recommendation a minute and a half into my review, but if you're missing either of these, this really is a great 2-pack, and again, I never expected them to bring Zen Master back, at least not just so casually in a 2-pack like this. To me, he's always been one of those cars who was in the movie quite a bit and is part of a pretty memorable scene, but they've just never re-released for some reason, and now I'm very glad that they have. But as you can see, I have Zen Master, and I also have Mike Fuse, so why did I buy this pack? Well, you see, when Zen Master was released originally, he didn't have a mustache like he has in the movie. He's got a little mustache in the movie. This is the corrected variant with the mustache, which released later on in 2011. This is the original release without the mustache. Later on in the year, they gave him the mustache. And Zen Master's Thailand variant, of course, has the accurate mustache, so that's why I bought this pack. Also, this pack just hates standing up. Just gonna leave it there. You know what? Just forget it. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Zen Master Pitty and Mike Fuse 2-pack from the 2022 Cars diecast line. Again, 2 cars I never really expected to see together. Of course, have both of their artworks here. Whoa. They used the stadium background for these guys, which I guess makes sense. Of course, this year we had a Radiator Springs background, and a stadium background doesn't provide nearly as much variety and is not a very good way of categorizing characters at all. But yeah, we've got the stadium background in the back. This just doesn't want to stand up because of Zen Master being too small. On the back, we have a scene in Cars 2 with these 2. And look, these 2. Look at that. Isn't that so crazy and cool? Look, they're right there. Wow. Kind of surprised that this won my poll, honestly. It beat out Nate and Jessica, which is kind of unfortunate for me because I own both of these cars and just got this 2-pack to have the mustache variant of Zen Master. I don't have either of these 2. By the way, I hope you guys are liking the little tease of this year's channel pumpkin off to the side. I'm not revealing the whole thing just yet because it's not entirely done, but you can see it's on the road themed with some characters there. I'll probably be sharing it on my community tab, but that's a tradition I've done every year where I just do some little artwork on a pumpkin and just put it off to the side for my videos. Yeah, I'll probably be sharing it on my community tab. If not, I'll probably show it off in a video. If not its own dedicated video, then probably just in my next review. So here are these 2 out of the package, looking very nice. Want to test something. See, the original Mike Fuse was a single, and his tray was a piece you had to assemble. His tray was a removable piece that you had to assemble in the box, but this year they didn't do that. This year it comes pre-assembled. As you can see, just take it off of Mike and put it back on. Here, this year, it seems it's actually a soft plastic piece instead. Everything is molded in a soft plastic compared to a hard plastic, and Yeah, it's glued in there, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't risk trying to take it out. But yeah, interesting that they made it a soft plastic insert instead of a detachable piece. But we'll take a closer look at Mike in just a minute. Let's take a closer look at Zen Master first, and oh, he looks great! Whoa, did you see that face? That looks really, really good. I always felt like the original Zen Master didn't really look that much like the character with that facial expression or the eyes. It really just doesn't match him in the movies, and maybe I've always felt that way because mine is missing the facial hair, but look at that. That's such a better face. That's so much more in character. Not only do you have the facial hair, but they updated his expression to just look more like the guy in the movie, and look at that. That's such a stark contrast. Just the little changes they made with the eyes position and the eyebrows and making the eyes a little bit smaller, it seems, really just gives the character just such a more accurate look to the movie, and I think that is really nice. He also seems to be a lighter shade of purple in general. We, of course, have the very nicely detailed rice hat up here. Got his rake attached on the side. Speaking of the side, here is a look at his side. Of course, he's a three-wheel truck. We've got the flatbed there. Wow, I'm very impressed by this. I did not expect them to change up the face, but I'm so glad they did. It looks so much more like him. It's almost like uncanny how much more it looks like him. Like, this looks weird to me because I'm so used to this all these years. It's so strange seeing this far more accurate variant. Wow, I am very impressed. I don't know what happened here. The original release has his wheels covered. This one does not. Is that just mine? Is that just mine, or is that on all of them? Is that on him in the movie? No, wait. Oh, in the movie his wheels are covered. If you look here, it looks like they forgot to assemble part of it. So what I did is I just looked up Zen Master on eBay just to check, just to see what his release this year looks like, if mine is some sort of production error. And the strange thing is, it seems that some of the listings don't have the wheel covered, just like mine, but some of them actually do. As you can see, this one has the wheel covered, and it stays like that for most of the listings. Some have covered wheels, some don't, and I don't know what happened there. If you know anything else about that, definitely let me know. It seems that some of his releases this year have the wheel covered and some don't, so it's kind of unfortunate that mine doesn't, but whatever, it's not really a big deal. It's just a very strange production error there. I guess some were just shipped out with that piece not put on by mistake. Very, very strange. But again, if you know anything else, definitely let me know. So there we have a look at the base. And now let's move on to Mike Fuse. Of course, the biggest change with Mike is the fact that he has this soft plastic tray now, which is a little flimsier, but I really don't mind. It still looks perfectly fine. I don't really mind at all. His expression is slightly different. Originally I was gonna repaint him. I'm not sure if I will, because I honestly quite like how this turned out. You can see just little changes in the eyebrows, and also his mouth is closed as compared to open. I bought my Mike Fuse loose, and his headband is like weirdly dirty and attracts dust very easily, so this is what it should look like. Here, interestingly, it was a soft plastic piece molded onto the car. Here, yeah, it's still a soft plastic piece. Okay, not as soft as this soft plastic, though. Got the Honda logo there. Just a basically blank white car. Again, this is no longer a removable piece. I wouldn't try it. There is the back, where you could see, because they sort of changed what color the back windows are. You can sort of see how the car is assembled, which is kind of funny. The license plate reads, let's see, is that 0283? Yep, alright, matches up with the original. There is a look at the other side for Mike, and there is a look at the base. Yeah, honestly, I think it looks a bit nicer than the original Mike Fuse, but I think both look perfectly suitable. There are definitely aspects of this that I like more than this. I think personally I prefer the hard plastic tray, but again, the soft plastic tray, literally, there's like no difference in quality. It's the exact same thing. It's not going to warp or get bent out of shape or anything. If anything, I'd suggest this may bend more, honestly, over time. Probably not, but like, if you get it sort of bent downwards, it would probably stay that way compared to this, where it's just going to bounce back because, of course, it is a soft plastic piece. As for Zen Master, I don't know what's going on with the wheel coverings, but I really, really think that is a great upgrade to his expression. Almost an uncanny one. You just look under the hat and he's just like, look at me. I have an accurate face now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, if you know anything about what's up with Zen Master's wheels this year, let me know. Bye now.